is proud to promote PNP events. Make sure to check them out.
Guys, welcome back to Chingonas. Talk about it. Woo! Guys, welcome back to a brand new episode. This is your girl, Diana.
And this is the new and improved Cynthia.
Guys, we have an exclusive. You are seeing it here first. Not saying Facebook's out first, I guess.
My job.
Cynthia has an announcement.
I will no longer. I don't condone this violence. I am going back to blonde.
Oh my God.
We're in a process because I did not spend the last 2 years trying to fix my
hair
for it to get burned. So
yeah,
we're in a process. We're in the orange process right now. In the copper era.
She a copper girl.
She a copper era. I'm going back to blonde. My hair has been like, yes, like I will live for it. Thank you for bringing me back.
If it looks healthier.
Yeah, it's not the ends are dry, of course, so I'm gonna get a little trim.
She's a little dry,
but for the most part my hair is A1. It's resisting
el putazo and shit.
Los putazos de la vida. But I just feel like this is me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's just like when I see you right now, it's like you're coming back to the old you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like siempre ha sido los horóscopos, de Zacatecas, la güera y la morena. So like I feel like this is you.
Yeah.
This is your calling.
Yeah. I just I forcefully had to dye my hair.
Forcefully.
Damn. Acuérdate cuando me hacía una ponytail and then it would stick like that. Like I would do a ponytail and then I would like hold it for like a second and my hair se quedaban así.
¿Cómo? Oh my God. Yes, so you are seeing Cynthia here on YouTube and the YouTube. She did post a picture the other day and I told her, I was going to write a snake comment. I just literally feel like every time my sister, I'll just say this, sin ofender a la gente, like low-key as fuck. But I just noticed that.
Me rolling my eyes.
Every time my sister dyes her hair blonde, everyone else dyes her hair blonde. Except me, because yo tengo miedo a ese pedo, güey.
Yeah, no.
I've learned my lesson.
I appreciate.
Fuck around, found out, shit.
I appreciate people following my footsteps.
Yeah, no, I see it.
I see
it. No, I'm gonna say it because who the fuck. But shout out to Arturo.
Shout out to Arturo, Linda's Beauty Bar. Well,
yeah,
it's Arturo's Beauty Bar.
Yeah.
But like if you wanna find it in el Google, you look for Linda's Beauty Bar.
In the north side of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for all that to happen. But that's okay. Cada quien su dinero. Because going blonde is not for the week. I'll just say that much. So I was like, nah,
I'm 2 sessions in. And my bank account is like, what are we doing?
Do you really want to go blonde?
On holiday
Are you ready
season?
for like the purple shampoo and shit?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I actually can't wait though. Because like I feel like come the new year, yeah, isn't that ahí, chama?
It was in my horoscope.
You're gonna look like mom again. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Because you already look like mom, and then now you're gonna be like, oh my God, se parecen igualitos, tienen el mismo pelo.
Yeah.
You know, you got that a lot.
I would get the comments where like, you're pretty, but you look better as a blonde. And I'm like, I know.
It's just you needed a little break from the blonde life, which is fine because everybody needs a break in life. But yeah, I can't wait to see like because I look back at like videos where I'm like, ay, vergas, cambiaste de look. Pero yeah, now that we're gonna be like, we're coming back. Wow, it's like we're starting all over.
Oh, 3 years later.
Anyways, let's recap. How are you, hermana? I haven't seen you, bro, in a week.
I know.
We did the sibling outing. I honestly, like, I hit up my siblings and I'm like, yo.
Your voice is back?
My voice is back. And I was like, I don't have a voice. Some of my friends knew that I didn't have a voice. Like, I sounded bogus as fuck. So I'm like, let's do a, sibling outing. We happened to, like, combine our schedules and go, have a little Christmas fun for the holidays. So we did that. That was fun. It was nice taking our siblings. It was nice taking our nieces and nephews. I saw my brother, my sister, my nieces and nephews from both sides, my cuñado. Like, it was cool. I enjoyed it. We got there a little late, so we didn't really do much. But it was fucking free. And for the free shit, it's all came from there. But, hermana, how are you?
I'm very
¿Estás bien
well.
ocupada? I was looking at your Snapchat and I'm like, damn, bitch.
No, I swear to God, I was telling
Ni
Louis.
saludas and shit.
I swear to God, I was telling Louis, I was like, this day I'm going to do this, then it's this, then it's this, then
Booked.
it's this. What are we doing this? Because this is the only day I have. And he's like, what?
Your book, mami.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, you're
Está
booked
agendada,
like
mami.
that? And
Está
I'm like, yeah.
agendada.
Grab a number.
Es lo que hay, ¿no?
Es lo que es. Yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck? And no, but like, shout out for like 2 seconds to DJ Whopper because I was like, what the fuck is DJ Whopper doing at my sister's holiday party?
Okay, so let me explain. My boss was in charge of like putting together the region's holiday party, and our DJ-ish kind of our DJ-ish canceled on her, and then she's like, I need a DJ.
¿Cómo?
I need a DJ.
Caps.
Now. Caps lock. And then I was like, I got you. And I'm like,
pero ahorita.
Como le hace mi papá.
He's so stupid. he would like rolls his.
Bueno, sí. DJ Whopper. ¿Qué vas a hacer mañana?
Güey, ¿estás ocupado? O sea.
DJ Whopper. Nada, güey. ¿Por qué? No, he's like, nada, compa, ¿por qué? And I'm like, come through.
Live.
No, anyways.
Hey, can you play like music for like 20 minutes or not?
On a serious note, and I'm like, dude, can you please hook it up? Like,
can you come or not?
Our DJ canceled, please. And then he's like, yeah, compa, I got you. And I'm like, damn, fucking lifesaver. And then he gave me a price, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with this price. And he's like, I bet. So shout out to DJ Whopper.
Shout out. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
He had all the bankers, all the tellers, all the fucking higher ups, like, punchis.
No rompas más.
Punchis as fuck.
What they play?
Wobble, baby.
¿Cómo, mami?
Todo y Cupid. Shuffle. Y luego...
las bangers del fucking holiday.
All of them.
They played Caballo Dorado or nah?
Obvio.
Nah.
Obvio.
The fast one?
Yeah. Y ¿sabes qué? I did a little two-step ahí con mi zapateado.
Nah.
Because Zacatecas represent. And then, like, they weren't ready for it.
They were like, oh my God, Cyntia can dance.
Oh my God, who is that?
Who the fuck is that bitch with the orange hair?
Yeah. Who am I there? Yeah.
Who the fuck is her?
Yeah, so shout out to DJ Whopper. He fucking threw down. Like, everybody was, like, in awe.
Nice.
Because I think they're used to, like, the fucking, like, the ugly DJs. Not necessarily ugly DJs.
Yeah,
like,
dude, like, I've been to some...
like, the boring DJs.
Yeah, I've been to some shit, like, the boring ones. Like,
yeah. And...
why are you here, bro?
Yeah, like, in...
Who paid you?
10 out of 10, I was a great hostess. I was like, do you want food? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I'm going to get you food.
You went to go?
Yeah. And then when I put him right next to the bar. So, like, si no tomaste, la que no es perra, no prospera.
La que no es, no disfruta. Okay?
So I put him right next to the... Why?
Why?
I'm like, I put him right next to the
bar? Bogus.
Yeah.
Bad influence.
And then he had, like, two little snowflakes. Snowman.
Didn't you decorate too?
Yes, I did.
Damn, bitch. Overachiever. Hire you.
Hire me for your next event. Yeah. So honest to God, yesterday the whole day I was like pa arriba y pa abajo. Like I
What's
worked
that song, dude?
I worked like 2 hours.
What?
Yeah, like I got there and my boss is like, come with me to the hall. You're gonna help me decorate. And I'm like, you got it.
But like you're born for that, bro. So like it was easy.
It was
breezy.
natural.
You were like, this goes here, that goes there. I already see you. Yeah, okay, we're gonna put that over here. Like you're just like you fucking walk in there, you're like a fucking planner already. Like,
yeah.
Hire my sister, bro.
That was badass. But like for real.
For real?
Honest to God.
Like Bible?
Bible. Whopper had all of us.
Well, I saw your Snapchat and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I'm like, how? I haven't talked to you, so I'm like, let me wait.
Yeah, and no, but like DJ Whopper had all of us. Like
I'm gonna add his page right here.
No, you're not. You're gonna forget.
No, I'm gonna remember.
Yeah. So shout out Whopper. Last shout out.
Damn.
Yeah, después te vamos a cobrar.
Talk about ti, güey, and shit. Guys, well, welcome back to a brand new episode. I hope everyone's doing well. Cynthia's very much busy, and you know what? Oh my God, Cynthia just reminded me that Christmas is like
next.
Bro, I've been sick. I've been busy, bro.
Christmas was yesterday.
Yes. Oh my God.
Merry Christmas. Stay with bitch.
Yeah, we're obviously pre-recording, but this will be dropping, primero Dios, on Christmas. So let's take a small little time in life and wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, fucking Happy Hanukkah. I have to say everything.
Ahorita no podemos.
Whatever. At work, we're saying everything like, so we don't want to offend anybody. So I just me quedé con esa mentalidad. So I can't believe it is Christmas. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone resting. I know I am. Cynthia's gonna be resting. Resting?
Oh, I thought you said breasting.
Yo, resting, girl. No, resting. So I hope everyone's safe at home or with your loved ones, enjoying this Christmas day. That was it.
No, Christmas is today. What a dumb bitch. Not tomorrow. I mean, not yesterday.
Okay, Christmas is fucking today, guys.
Ayer fue Nochebuena.
Llega Navidad. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well.
Hola, ¿qué tal si tu mamá?
Stop! Those creepy ass songs, bro. Yeah, what song did you guys play for Christmas? Those creepy ass shit.
No, te digo que it was like Punchis music. Tino, shout out Tino.
Shout out to
Bro,
Tina.
shout
What, you
out
put
to
potrillos
Tino.
too or what?
No, but we have potrillos too.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
Okay.
You should invite me on slide.
Oh, I wish. Anyways, shout out to Tino. Like, he put up before and after, bro. I hardly ever swipe up on people's stories, but before my time ends, because our camera's about to end.
We're recording with our camera today because my phone was too much.
So, don't interrupt me. Tino put up before and after picture, and I'm like,
I saw that.
like, my jaw dropped. If y'all didn't catch that, if you guys are listening on Spotify.
Shout out to Tino.
Shout out to Tino, bro. You're doing great, honey. You're doing great, sweetie.
And shit.
Bro, he works out.
Bro, like working out.
Yeah.
No, dude, like I saw that shit. I was like 10 out of 10.
I showed it to Louis, and he's like, damn.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Shout out to
Shout
Tino.
out. Yeah, so Tino was like, y'all play all Punchis music because I have them on Snapchat.
But today's short and cute episode, we actually have someone on the call. And if you guys remember, like 2 episodes ago, I posted on Chingonas, well, on the YouTube, if someone wanted to talk about, you know, being a sobador or having a gift, to comment. And this person went away and messaged us. So shout out to everyone who actually goes through and messages us because we love it here. So if you guys have any suggestions, any topics you guys want to talk about in the upcoming year, because it's coming, 2024 is coming, feel free because we are open to talk about anything. We're not shy.
At all.
I'm a little shy. Cynthia's not shy
at
at all. But I'm very interested in meeting more people and talking about more topics in 2024. Guys and girls, or whatever you identify, I am down. So subscribe for real. So let's call this person and introduce ourselves. Bum, bum, bum. We haven't had someone on the call in a minute, girl.
I know.
Diana, hi Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, how
this
you
is
doing?
Cynthia. How are you?
Good, how are you? You are
Hi.
on Chingonas. Welcome. Sorry we took long. I drove over here to Cynthia's house.
And Cynthia was not ready. This is Cynthia. I took a little nap and I was like 2 hours later, I'm up. And then Diana's in my face and I'm like, oops, my bad.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Like, that
fine, no
was
worries.
completely my fault. I never take naps, and this is why.
But
I
sorry.
think it's the weather. It's this weather right now that, you know, that gets us like, how you call it?
I would
Like lazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
well,
más, for real. Yeah, so sorry. I'm sorry. I messaged you. I'm like, are you still on? I'm like, I don't know if you want to sleep early or not. But thank you for
Yeah.
messaging us. Thank you for actually replying back. I was just saying that we love that people actually, you know, listen and come
Engage.
through. Yeah, and engage with us because we love talking about different stuffs. And, you know, some are more catchy than others. But I appreciate you being on the call.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
No, of course. Okay, so you had messaged. I mean, you commented on Chingonas, the YouTube, and then you said something about that your grandma tenía un don or para sobar. Or I'm sorry, can you elaborate more on that?
Yes, actually, we came because I know you guys were talking about like curanderas, sobaderas, and all that
Yes.
stuff. So my mom was a curandera.
Okay.
She used to do ventosas. She used to, you know, help the kids like cuando tenían empachos, sustos, like all that stuff. And then my grandmother, which is her mom, she was the same way too. And then recently, I just found out my sister told me that my great grandmother actually was a sobadera, curandera, whatever. The same thing. So it's like actually, you know, we came from healing, like a family way, like a healer. And I actually practice that myself too. My older sister, Martha, she also does that, but you know, unfortunately for her health, she's not able to do too much now, like, you know, sobar a la gente and stuff like that. But she knows a lot about like hierbas. She's more like knows a lot about hierbas than I do. I know how to do like ventosas and here and there remedios,
Mm-hmm.
but not too much as like my older sister. She's more more professional as I am. But yeah, we came from like a healing thing, a family, and it's nice to like basically to do like stuff like remedies instead of going straight to medication
Yeah, like
that to
remedios
mess up
caseros.
your. Yes, yes. And rather, messes up your liver, whatever,
Yeah.
So yo pienso que es más mejor eso que, go to doctors and stuff. So me personally, I do more like remedies. Yeah, si veo que like right now with my cough, I'm like, oh my God, this is like, wait a minute, it's already almost going 3 weeks and still nothing. I'm like, no, I think I need some antibiotics.
Yeah.
So I ended up going today, y ya por lo menos, finally they were able to give me some antibiotics and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you're more like the natural route.
Yes, yes. I'm
Okay.
more like natural stuff. Like, I prefer more like, I guess because my mom actually was more into like, she wouldn't even go to the doctor. My father had to kind of trick her into going to the doctor. He goes, come on, we're going to go and eat somewhere. And she's like, ¿a dónde vamos? And he goes, don't worry, we're going to go and eat. And when we go, I'm going to go. I just came right now really quick to the doctor so he could give me some medicine, something like that. Nomás, echándole, ¿verdad? Y ya después ya llegaban allí y ya, he goes, we just sit down, ahorita me llaman. Yeah, she would sit down and she's like, okay, Elvira. And my mother like, hey, Enrique. She started yelling at him. No, es que you're hard-headed. Ay, give me remedios. No, pero a veces los remedios are good. And when you feel like, like, oh, wait a minute, I'm doing so much remedios, like, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, this is not helping. Yeah. So you know what, the next option where you don't have no choice. Yeah. Maybe some antibiotic, you will need that. Not that you can kill it, unless you find a remedy that kills, like an antibiotic that will kill, like, bacteria and stuff. But hasta ahorita I haven't found anything yet. Still searching.
Oh. Teresa, ¿y tú también sobas o solamente, like, it's more like the remedios like you're mentioning?
I do more than remedios, and then I do sobadas. Like when my husband says he's tired, I do like sobada, like sometimes his shoulder hurts, so I más o menos ahí ando tronándole y todo, like trying to like sobarlo, and actually it works because the next day my husband wakes up like nothing, like oh my God, it works. Ya no me duele el cuello. Like if you have your el cuello que a veces amanece torcida.
Yeah.
So I do that, and yeah, and I actually do it on myself because I don't have nobody to do it to me. So I do it on myself. Y ya, yo misma me trato de curarme yo misma con mis remedios. And I do ventosas también. I don't know if you heard about ventosas. Para tener uno mucho aire and stuff like that. So I do that and stuff. Empachos, like with my grandkids. A veces están, and I tell my daughter, well, you know what, tráemelo. So for my sister, my older sister, Martha, was the one that taught me. So I learned from her, and then seeing some stuff with my mother that I would do. I learned how to do some couple stuff. I'm not like a professional, pero I try to do with my family.
Okay, pero sí te sientes cómoda, like caring for other people, like a sobarlos y o ofrecerles un remedio. Like that's something that you feel confident in.
Yeah, I feel confident in that, and the people that would, don't mind me doing it, I'm like I told them, okay, I'm gonna try to do the best I can. And then when I do it, because I'm Catholic, so tengo mucha fe and stuff. So when I do when I do the sobada, like with my kids, my husband and stuff, le conviene a Dios, like, God help me, and a curar esa persona, X cosa. So that's one of my things that I like to always with my faith. I'm not saying, I'm 24/7 in church. No, pero
eres creyente.
Como dice el dicho, ¿verdad? Yeah, mientras tengas tu fe, that's more important, I feel.
Yeah.
Teresa, can you explain more the empachado? I know the word and the term, but like, can you just describe it more so everyone could know? Empachado.
What?
Cuando vienen empachado.
Oh, empachado is like when you're empachado viene siendo like when you're actually like you have something stuck in your stomach or whatever. Like let's say you eat a gum or something that gets stuck in your stomach and then you having like pains in your stomach. So you kind of do like a remedy that kind of like you put like oil, like olive oil, and then you just start massaging your stomach and stuff. And then once you start massaging it, you turn the person around, and then you start massaging the back, and then you kind of lift the skin up from the back, and then all the way in the bottom, it was just like when you hear it crack, it's because whatever was stuck there, it basically
released.
It got unstuck. Yeah, it got released.
Have you ever done I don't even know, like, out of respect to say this, but like mal de ojo, like, has anyone ever asked you to do that, or you don't do that?
I do it to the little kids. I don't like to do it to adults. One, because yeah, as an adult we have more chin, I believe. So como I'm more like, no, I won't call myself Debbie, but I'm more like I could catch people's energy fast. So
I've
I
heard
try
that
not to do it
before.
adults. Yeah, so I do it more like in little kids, like with my grandkids. My daughter sometimes tells me, "Mom, I think something's wrong with this kid because he doesn't sleep. He's like inquieto and all this stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, bring him to me." So I take out the egg and I do the egg cleaning and stuff, and then before I say when you as how you call it, as my mom taught me, you crack it and you put it like in the water, like half water, and then you crack it and let it sit there for a while, and if you see bubbles, tiene mal ojo or tiene mucho aire, a lot of air and stuff. So yeah, and then I just flush in the toilet. But before I flush it, I always like bless it, not bless it, but like persinalo, like whatever
Le rezas.
evil, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
just flush it through the toilet and stuff like that. Like those kind of things. It's funny because like with my husband and my kids, I'm like, "Oh, you bruja, I'm a bruja." I'm like, well, if I'm a bruja, I'm the good bruja,
Yeah,
like I'm
the
not
good
like,
witch.
I don't. Yes, I don't like to do like there's people like to do evil stuff or like to
Yeah.
do like witchcraft. Oh no, that's not me. I like to do stuff that can help people and gente que that they're able to feel better. That's my thing of healing, to help people to get better, not to do any of
Of
that
course.
other stuff.
Sorry, Teresa. What do you think
Mhm.
about limpias? Have you ever done one
Limpias,
or no?
I did a limpia before. They did a limpia at me and they were like, "Oh my God, whatever you had, So I'm like, como decía mi mamá, we shouldn't believe in these things, but the bad is there. We have to do anything to protect ourselves. So yeah, they had did a limpia at me, one time. I'm like, okay, just do everything you have to do. There was one time that actually, I was like really, really bad. I was like, my anxiety was like so bad. There was like, I wouldn't stay in the house. Like I was like scared. Like I used to get scared. Like I felt like somebody was there. I don't know. It was just so weird. So, I used to live upstairs with my mom, and once my daughter's dad used to leave. At that time, I was with my daughter's dad. So once he used to leave to work, I would go downstairs right away. And then my mom would like, ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué tienes? Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I start crying and crying. And I'll be like, I'm scared. And she's like, well, what? And then my father will come from the sala and he'll be like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't know. So one of my aunts actually referred us to this one lady that she does limpias and she does all that stuff. So I was like, my mom goes, you know what, this is too much already. Like I told you, my mom's a healer and she does all, she believes in all that.
Yeah.
She was, vamos a llevarte con la señora que cura. So yeah, she took me with the lady and the lady goes, oh yeah, está muy mal. Dice que no tenía pulso. My pulse was like, instead of being in my wrist, it was all the way up here. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I don't care what it is, but just take this away from me because
Yeah. How old were you,
I
Teresa?
couldn't. I was like, I would say like around my 20s, late 20s, around there.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, when that happened to me, and then so the lady, when I went with her, she told me, okay, take off your shirt, and put one of my shirts, and then she just turned it like up, like backwards, out of the rest. And then she goes, okay. And so the lady was walking and she's over here calling me and everything. And she's like, Teresa, come over here. Because she said my spirit was like not with me. Que mi espíritu estaba, I don't know, afuera de mí. So she kept doing that. And my dad was across the room. So when she kept doing that, yeah. When she kept doing that, she was throwing, I don't know what, like alcohol, I don't know, in her mouth. And she was like, spit it out. And she was like, Teresa, come over here. So I'm walking towards my dad. As I'm walking towards my dad, I just burst out crying. Just crying. And she goes, yeah. She goes, so, and then she started doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was going with her for a while. And then we went to Mexico. So she told my mom, okay, when you go to Mexico, go to the, how you call it, la capital, like, uno está lo del, the church.
La Basílica?
La Basílica, ajá. So she goes, I used on television, you know how there's water running.
Yeah.
She goes, when you go there, try to, buy flowers and then have her walk in front of you. And my mom was in back of me. So she was telling my mom, have her walk in front of you and you're going to be back of her. You're going to say, Teresa, come over here. And you will have to throw the flowers inside the water running. But she cannot look back. So I was not able to turn around and look back because otherwise it didn't work. It wouldn't work.
Wow.
So it's like basically I have to, I don't know something. Well, whatever she did, it helped because desde allí I started feeling much better. And I was able to sleep and everything. I wasn't scared anymore. So she said that something that somebody was hating at me or somebody was trying to do something to me. I don't know why.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of like do believe in all this stuff. Like my mom said, we shouldn't believe in it, but the mother sees it. We got to do anything to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
Do you do like anything like now just to cleanse or something that you practice or something that you carry? I know like como las pulseras rojas para, push negative energy away. O no sé.
El limón.
Yes, I do. The what? The
Like,
limon? Oh no, I don't do none. Like ritual stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really don't do none of that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I see people they do all that stuff, but I don't know. I get kind of like this about like, oh, tienes que poner esto aquí, tienes que poner esto acá, like kind of those kind of stuff. Like, I'm more into like, primeramente Dios, everything's gonna be okay, and just protect myself and like, for example, like the bracelets. I have my own small business. I make bracelets, groceries, and a lot of accessories. So I make my bracelets. When I make my bracelets, I bless my bracelets. I usually put like holy water. And I was just like, whoever wears these bracelets, God protect them from the evil, from any, mal ojo or whatever, and guide them in a good path and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what I do with my bracelets and stuff. But like other stuff, like, okay, pon un limón and to do this and put under the bed, like, not too fanatic about that one, about those kind of stuff.
I actually, Teresa, you reminded me, a long time ago, I went with my uncle to a place con un señor que lo sobara. My uncle's like such a huge believer, like he starts like having calentura and he's like, somebody's messing with me, somebody's doing something.
Alguien me embrujó.
Yeah. So lo acompañé en un lugar, and then the guy literally when he got out the room, he looked at me. And he's like, te tengo que sobar. He's like, te tengo que limpiar. Algo te están haciendo mal. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, first of all, I don't got cash on me.
First of all, I'm not here for me. I'm here for my uncle.
But I always get told that I'm such a like strong-minded person. Like, I don't let anything get to me. Like good or bad. I don't let it really get to me. So I had never actually felt anything like que digas, oh, like me sentía mal o no podía dormir, like nothing, like no sentía nada. But the guy literally looked at me and he's like, tienes una energía, te tengo que curar.
Pero ya.
Yeah, and then he did the egg on me and he was praying and everything. And when he cracked it, I remember like he was like, like super shocked, and he was telling my uncle, and I'm like, what the hell is he seeing? Like to me it would just look like an egg podrido.
Oh.
And he's like, esta muchacha viene bien mala. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm good. Yo me siento bien. Yeah, and he told me that somebody was doing bad on me, to be careful who like I let in my life, in my personal space, or how I attract, like como yo like took care of people's problems, because maybe that was it that was affecting me, like you said, like eres débil y que la energía de la gente, like you attracted right away. And I remember like I went with the guy, I mean saliendo de con el guy, like me sentía like I could breathe, like my chest wasn't like compressed, pero I feel like yo estaba tan acostumbrada a sentirme así que no notaba que me sentía así. O sea, ya era algo normal para mí yo respirar y sentir esa como presión en mi chest, que cuando me salí de ahí, like I don't know, like in part, yeah, I don't know if in part it was like psicológicamente that I'm like, oh wow, this guy just told me that que vine bien mal y que like me iba a limpiar, or it truly did help, but I felt so much better after that. Like sentía como que like I could like take a deep breath, and like my shoulders, like porque sentía like tension in my shoulders, but I've never been the person que me voy y me sobo, me hago masajes ni nada. And that day, like I remember, like I felt so like my shoulders were like loose, like I don't know cómo explicarlo, pero me sentía like regular, like good.
Yeah, like a really, really heavy. Yeah, you get, because todo lo malo y todo, it goes to your shoulders. So when you feel your shoulders like really heavy, like really like you try to go to sleep and como que te molesta, you have to sleep the other side, and like estás como dándote, you try to see how to sleep. Porque carga uno toda la energía, y lo cargas en tu shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tú like after all that happened, did you notice a change? After que
The
fuiste a la
change,
basílica y que regresaste, like ya no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I automatically se me quitó todo. Yeah, I wasn't crying no more because my dad was already, ay, Dios mío, ahora qué vamos a hacer con esta niña, ya, ¿qué tanto está haciendo? Oh, no, I don't know, they started crying and everything. Y my dad was already, yeah, this was like every day, nada más se iba él y yo bajaba rápido para abajo con mi mamá porque, and I would stay all day downstairs hasta que llegara él because I was so scared. I didn't want to be by myself.
Teresa, ¿cuánto duraste así?
Wow, I duré a while. I would say a couple months like that, until finally my aunt told my mom about this lady. Y le tengo mucha fe a esa señora. I don't know what happened to her because she was already older. So ella hacía muchas curanderas. And my son también. My oldest son, he had atrás en el cuello se lo sumía mucho para adentro. So entonces my son was like really skinny and everything. Y yo lo veía muy pale and all that. And I told the lady, could you do like a limpia on my son and stuff? And she goes, sí, tráemelo. So I took him and everything. And the lady did the limpia on my son and everything. And she goes, yeah. Si le tiene mal ojo a tu hijo, mira, ves atrás en el neck, lo tiene sumido para adentro. Because he had it really inside, like sumido. So entonces, like, you know, inside, I don't know how you say it in English, pero estaba sumido adentro. So entonces, she goes, yeah, she goes, ahorita lo va a limpiar. Y lo limpió y todo. And he started feeling better porque casi no me comía ni nada. That's another thing that you know, like if somebody's doing bad on you or wishing a bad upon you, porque no puedes comer. Tratas de comer y como que no.
Te asco.
Se te va el apetito.
Yeah. Sí. And ya lo curó y todo. Y thank God he started, like, he was like more energized, more into, like, ya empezaba a comer un poco más y todo. She goes, yeah, I don't know how she's, you know, I do the egg cleaning, but I'm not like I said, I'm not like 100% professional. Pero when the lady does it, she put it like in her closet or something like that. She goes, oh, I'm going to leave it there. Let me, you know, curándolo y todo. Ya después cuando terminó, she was, okay, let me go check on the egg. And she was, okay, there's 3 people que le tienen mal ojo. Le están haciendo mal ojo.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, do they tell you like who it is, or do they describe the person? Because shit.
Well, the lady, yeah, I know. I like, the lady had told me, she goes, hay 3 personas. She goes, pero no te puedo decir porque tú vas a agarrar coraje con ellos.
Tell me.
So I'm pretty sure she knows. That's what I'm saying. Those are like the good curanderas right there. I'm like I said, I know unas cosas, you know, stuff like that. I'm not like 100%, you know, good. But one of the things that, like, I don't know, this lady was like, okay, you know, there's 2 people que le están haciendo mal ojo a tu hijo. You know, you got to make sure I was having protection him, and that's why I was trying to, like, you know, la pulsera de rojo, I was got to be on the left side, because the right side we giving, right? So we give on your right side and you receive on your left side. So if alguien te quiere hacer mal ojo, somebody trying to do evil on you, as long as you have the bracelet on, it goes to the bracelet. All that energy goes to the bracelet. So that's what I would say. I would have the bracelet, the red bracelet on the left side.
Okay.
Like any kind of bracelet, simply I was on the left.
On the left? Okay.
Yeah.
As we're changing our bracelets.
We're changing our bracelets right now.
I had my bracelet in the left side. I'm sorry, I had my bracelet in the right side.
Nah, man, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's always in the left because it's
all the bracelets.
Okay. They recommend mostly all the bracelets on your left side because, you know, all that energy, like somebody try to do bad on you, or it stays on your bracelet. And then I don't know, try it later. when you feel like, oh my God, I feel like overwhelmed or whatever, put it in cold water, let it run. Let your hand run in with the bracelet and cold water for like I would say like
It
like
freezes
a
the bad
minute or so.
energies?
Yes, and it releases everything. And you'll notice right away because when you take it out, you're like, whoa, like you feel like a little bit lighter.
No tienes
Porque a
apuros
veces
type of
tiene
thing.
unos, ándale eso.
I'm going to try that at home.
Wow.
I know
This is
other people do,
crazy.
like I said. Yes, it's crazy how actually like me, my older sister, and my son and me are the only ones that I'm more into like all this kind of stuff like malojo and
Natural
cleansing and
healing.
all that stuff. Yeah, my other sisters, they really don't. I know there's one of them that really I don't believe in none of that stuff. So she's
I'm in
not
the
really
middle.
like a
I'm in the
believer.
middle. To be honest, I'm right in the middle. I just no lo descarto, but I don't 1,000 believe in it
But you don't
because
practice it.
I don't practice it because I just feel like the more you get into it, the more sucked in you might
The deeper
be.
you go into it.
Yeah, like eres más como sensible para poder caer en eso. Like, not that I don't believe in it because obviously si hay good va a haber mal, but I just I'm right in the middle. Like not that I don't believe in it, but like my kids cuando estaban chiquitos siempre my mom would be like, oh, vamos a llevárselo a family friend. Para que los curen de mal ojo, and I would never tell her no. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Vamos. I would never like tell her like, no, I don't believe in it. But me myself, I wouldn't be like, Mom, let's take the kids porque siento que tienen mal ojo. Like I would tell my mom like, oh, they're feeling like this, they're doing these type of things, and then like my mom would be the one offering to go with the lady. Same thing like when algo malo me pasa or something like tengo una mala racha like for a while, I don't automatically think like, oh, like somebody's trying to hurt me or my family. I just honestly I resort to prayer. I just pray like me encomiendo a Dios que like things get better or stuff like that. I'm more of I take the religious route instead of the spiritual route. That's just the type of person I am. But I believe it 1,000%. Like if my stomach hurts and then somebody's like, oh, ven para acá, déjate soba, I'll be like, yes, I'm down. Like I'll let you do whatever you want. Like it's not that I reject it and I'm like so against it at all. No, I'm not. I believe that hay personas que sí cargan el don de poder curar a la gente naturalmente or even, con sus manos. So like I'm all up for it. So that's beautiful that you and your family have carried that don throughout your generations. Yeah.
So Teresa, do you consider yourself a healer? Like when people tell you like, oh, you're a healer, like is that fine or you're like, no, I'm not a healer?
No, I prefer for them to call me I'm a healer, not a bruja. I don't like that. The word
Healer,
bruja.
come correct.
Like,
She's a healer.
Yes, I'm a healer. Because a veces, que es una bruja. No, eso oye feo, porque people think as bruja as like bad
So you feel,
right?
yeah.
So I'm like, no, and then so, like my husband's like, I still not bruja. Like, well, if I'm a bruja, I'm a good bruja. Yeah, I'm not saying because all this stuff like, oh, que tienes que hacer esto para amarrar a la persona. No, what the heck is that about? You're like, no, the person's going to be with you. They're going to be with you because they want to be with you. You're not going to go and hacer esto, que all the brujería stuff. Yeah, I'm against all that stuff. I do not believe in that stuff. And
we do not condone that.
And I actually, yes, I don't. I'm more into like trying to help out people, trying to get better, and more curarlos basically. As my mom did. My mom used to, people would come home and they were like, oh, voy a sobar a fulano de cara. She would sobarlos porque los sobaba de la mollera and all that stuff. So venían like the second time, the third time, siempre son tres sobadas. Como la tercera la vencida, ya, para que cure bien. So sometimes the people wouldn't even come back anymore. And then my mom's like, well, quién sabe si that person got healed or not because they never came back. But then after a while, she would see them. It's like, what happened? You were supposed to have a third one. Oh my God, it felt so good. I didn't go back no more porque ya me sentí bien.
Oh, wow.
And then my mother goes, yeah, está bien que te sientas bien, pero siempre es bueno, have like a complete 3 times,
Complete the whole trial.
Yes.
The whole treatment.
So she was, the whole treatment. So yeah, my mom, that's what happened to her. So.
When's the last time you did a healing, Teresa?
Yesterday. Well, the last time I did a healing. Let me see. Well, I'm doing my bars. Like I
Yes,
told you,
let's
I'm
talk about your
doing
bars.
the
I
access.
was trying to
Okay.
yes, let's talk about your bars.
So that's why when I started doing my bars, access bars, like I said, I had anxiety depression disorder. My anxiety was like shoot, like 100, and I started I seen this girl on Instagram, on my pop-ups and stuff. So I have a lot of people in there. So I seen this girl post up this lady with access bars. And access bars me llamó la atención.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what is access bar? So I started search. I like to search up stuff before I even do anything, or before I even recommend people to the stuff.
Yeah.
So I went and I searched it up and YouTube it. I'm like, wow, this looks interesting. Me llamó la atención. So I'm like, let me give it a try. So I called the lady and I told her, hey, I want to do this, access bars or this. She goes, yeah, you want to do it? Come on. And right now I have a special going on. I'm like, okay, well, how much is it? Because running wise, I'm like, I don't work and it's only my husband. So I'm like, no, don't worry. This month is a sale going on. I'm like, okay, well, let me give it a try. Because my anxiety, like I said, was like 100. When I got there with the lady, she goes, okay, Teresa, you're going to lay down. I'm just going to start touching the puntos en la cabeza. It's 32 points in your head. It's going to help you with releasing anxiety, depression, trauma you had in the past, anything, everything. So I'm like, this is too good to be true. But I'm like, I was so desperate that I'm like, you know what? Anything. Just take this anxiety away from me because my anxiety was like really bad.
Same.
So she goes, okay, lay down. Yeah, me acosté todo, and I'm still with, oh my God, what's she going to do to me? So she put a little music on, and then she just started touching my head. She did my feet, and then my hands. And she goes, okay, put your hands back. She did because we're all energy, right? So, entonces, she goes, so we're pulling energy. So, so I'm laying down. I'm like, okay, like, what is she doing? Like I said, I was 100% of anxiety. So I was just like, okay, like I was kind of anxious still. Yeah, the second time I went with her, I started, and the second time that I went, she started doing the same thing. And I told her, like, wow, I seen, like, my brother, rest in peace, he passed away. I seen his picture, his face, because when you're doing this exercise, I guess you see colors, you see stuff. There's a lot of stuff will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I seen my brother's picture, and I'm like, what is this, So I'm like, and to my brother, I'm okay, don't worry about me, he's still hanging out with me, I guess, because I'm, we're like the twin brothers. They call us the big nose,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, when he passed away, that's when I went into more depression and stuff, So yeah, she started doing that and everything, and then I see my son, and my son was like laying on the floor, like, with a hat on. I'm like, why is he laying on the floor like that? So when I got off, ya que me terminó, she goes, Tere, I seen like a white light. I'm like, I know, I seen it too. And she goes, you seen it? She goes, yeah. And she was doing it. But she's also here. So entonces, she goes, yeah, yo vi algo así. And I go, yeah, I see my brother's face. Oh, that's good. You see him? Like, yeah, he was like literally right there, making faces like he used to do, like a clown. And then I see my son. And she goes, es que tu hijo te necesita. You need to be there for him. He needs you. This was Thursday that I went. And Sunday night, by Monday, he was having anxiety.
Oh, wow.
That whole week, he was having an anxiety attack.
They're like warning you.
Yes. I was like, what? Pero yo como, I don't know too much about those kind of stuff. Ellas más, como dice ella, somos brujas. I'm like, no digas caro, no digas que somos
We're
brujas.
healers.
We're healers. Yeah.
That's
so so that it was kind of interesting. And then from there, she told me, Tere, I'm telling you, you need to ¿cómo se llama? Get certified. Mm-hmm. Tú eres una healer. I feel it. Tú tienes alma tan bonita. Your spirit is so wonderful. She was there. Try to get certified. You're a healer. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how did she know? And then I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, it's caro. How much is it? It's a 1 day certificate you get certified. Caro, how much is it? Pues es tanto. Oh my God, budget wise, like I said, I'm not working. Don't worry about it. You could pay me half and then the rest half, but I want you to get certified. Mm-hmm. Because I feel it in you. Tú eres una healer que no sé qué. And then I'm like, okay. So así se quedó and everything. Ya poco, I don't know what happened. We sold my stove. So ahí salió el dinero. Dije, mira, cosas como, ¿qué va a ser posible, verdad? Pasó eso, and I got the money to become certified. So that day I went, I was like, oh my God, we're kind of like nervous still because I didn't, like I said, I only did 2 times.
It's like a training?
I didn't do too much. Not a training. It's like a 1-day thing.
Mm-hmm.
They did, well, yeah, algo así como un training. They show you how to run the bars, how to, touch points and everything at the head. So it's a 1-day, a 1-day thing. You get certified for that 1 day. So we run our bars. For example, we get there, she has the books and stuff, and she teaches us how, what is each bar means, the money bar, the money points, the trauma points, like a whole bunch of different puntos, right? I'm still kind of learning in the puntos. Pero, so we take turns, like I do the girl, and then after I do the girl, she's there with us, and she's showing us like where to put our hands in.
Mm-hmm.
And then ya después we take a break, porque tal vez como estamos jalando energía. So we sometimes our body will ask us, oh, I'm thirsty, so drink water, or I want something sweet or something salty. Our body will tell us, like, oh, you need to eat something because we're pulling energy. And I asked her to, does the energy stays, like, let's say I'm doing her energy, does it stays on me, whatever she has, like, preocupación and todo. No. She said, no, tú para qué chingados quieres la energía de ella y ella para qué chingados quieres la tuya, right? I'm like, oh, okay. I like, if you say so. So anyway, so that happened. That day, I was so happy. I came out of there. I got certified. I called my daughter, hey, I got certified. I did it, I felt so good that day. I was so happy. I told my daughter, let's go cruising. Let's go. Like, Mom, I'm over here at a party. And like, man, okay, never mind. I was going to go home.
Crazy.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, here's my freestyles and all. But yeah, and it was like it felt like something like I felt like for the first time ever, I've been having anxiety, anxiety basically for so many years as a chiquita. I had a lot of anxiety. Panic attack. My first panic attack I ever had was when my brother passed away during that first year in 2017. No, 18. That's when I discovered my panic attack. I'm like, oh my God, what I'm feeling it. What's going on?
Yeah.
And that's when I had the panic attack. And it's nothing good because you think you're dying already because you start getting like your hands to empezar a dormir and you start feeling so weak. You just want to sleep. I'm like, oh my God, it was horrible. But desde allí, I've been, thank God, ahorita, y thank por las barras, they actually been feeling, much better and everything. And then I was doing a couple sessions where I first started off with my son. So I'm like, okay, let me practice on him and stuff. And then when I did on my daughter, I was doing the bars on my daughter, and then suddenly I'm right here touching points on her head, and I just started crying. And I'm like, what? I go, is this supposed to make you cry? Like, I'm doing bars on my daughter, and I'm not crying over here. And I'm like, okay, my tears just started coming out. So I messaged a group, and there's some varias. So I messaged a group, and I go, hey, is this normal? I mean, I'm doing bars. Is this supposed to happen? Because they say anything could happen. So she's like, and one of the other teachers were like, yes, Teresa, it's called a mirror. She goes, you have a gift called mirror. What the heck is a mirror? So, like me, I got to search it up. So I go YouTube, what is mirror? So it's like basically I connect with people.
Wow.
So I certain people I connect with. So, and I was like, yeah. So she goes, oh my God, that was so wonderful. I go, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that my daughter had, built up, and she was small and stuff. So it was kind of hard for me. I was working for it. And then, my daughter was by herself in the South Side. All that stuff, trauma she had, I guess, the chiquita, being by herself. So I got up. Once I finished doing her, me levanté and I said, my daughter, how did you feel? She's like, oh my God, I feel so good. And she's stretching. She goes, oh my God, I feel like algo como que, like you don't sleep for a whole week and ese momento that you catch up when you sleep. So I'm like, did you feel something? She's like, why? She's like, why? Like, I don't know. And then I just started crying. I hugged her and I told her, I'm sorry if you felt like this, And she was, "Oh my God, Mom." She goes, "Yeah, I kind of heard you crying." I'm like, "Oh my God." You see, Mom, that's why I want you to do the bars on me
Oh
because you're
my
going to feel
God.
what I feel. And yeah, and then they told me, they're like, "Yeah, it's called a mirror." And I had this gifted like for a while, but cuando uno está joven, like
You don't
stuck in
know.
my head. Yeah, because I will get around, I will like, when I be around people like in a group,
Mm-hmm.
I will feel like someone gets like, "Oh my God, that girl looks like she has an attitude," or I will feel like, the energy of that other person, like, como I will feel inquieta también.
Oh.
So she goes, "Yeah," she goes, "I don't know if you noticed." I'm like, "You know what? I did notice that a long time ago, but I thought it was just in my head." She goes, "No, Teresa, you have a gift. You're gifted. So you're a healer, Teresa." Like, okay, so I like that one better. A healer de
Teresa
the bruja.
la healer. So right now
La
with your
healer.
business, you sent me the video the other day on Instagram. So are you practicing now? Are you taking like new patients? Like how does that work? Or where can people reach out to you?
Yeah. They could reach out to me at my phone number. They could just give me a call. I do it at my house.
Okay.
'Cause I don't have any place I could do it at.
Yeah.
So yeah, they could just give me a call, and then I'm in Chicago. I'm like by Fort City. And they could just call me and just say, "You know what, Teresa, I want a session." Actually, my sessions I do like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the access bars they usually say it's like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Pero dependiendo on the people, dependiendo on their trauma. Sometimes like the new universe would say, "You know what, Teresa, you need to work." A veces I try to like, jalo like le la energía en ese punto de dinero, let's say for example, de dinero. Y a veces trato de eso, and like something tells me no, stay another minute in that. I think they need to work more in the money wise, or they need to work more in the trauma wise. So I'll stay a little bit more time in that.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on the person I'm doing it. And then a veces me da mensajes. So I don't see things, but sometimes el mensaje me empieza a dar. Like, for example, there was one person that I told her, I'm like, well, I see this. Well, I don't see it, right? But it sends me a message like, this and this happened. Did that happen to you? Am I right or am I wrong? I know that my teacher was like, "Never say you're right or wrong. You're always right." I'm like, well, I always want to make sure because I don't know. I'm used to all this stuff, right? So I told the person, I'm like, "Okay, I felt this. Do you feel like this, like this, like this?" And that person was like, yes." And I'm like, "Oh my God, for real?" I have people that cried while I'm doing bars. They cried. I have people that they knocked out. They're snoring up a storm. Yeah, I have like different. I have people like that. I'm doing the bars, and suddenly I'm like, the stomach is like, like they're running from something.
Oh my God.
So yeah, when I finish, I tell them, I like, I see like you're running from something. I don't know what it is because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional todavía con eso.
Yeah.
But when I tell them, like 99%, casi I'm like mostly right when I tell these people, this is the way I see you feeling like this, you feeling like that. Yeah. So a lot of people get scared when I tell them that. And yeah, a veces hay gente que they just don't want to do it anymore.
But I feel like if people like reach out to you and go, it's like they kind of know what they're getting into.
They're trusting you.
They're trusting you. They know what they're getting themselves into. They're not gonna be like, "Oh, you're fine." Yeah, like there's something there. You're gonna see it or they're gonna feel it too. Like I don't know, like it's part of the process.
Yeah, and it depends on the person too, because a veces I don't connect to everybody because I think que, let's say for example, I'll give you an example, my mother-in-law. I can't connect with her. I'm like, I told my husband, like, she has me blocked. Like, she put a wall there, like, Teresa don't see my path or something. I don't know.
That's
crazy. Pero con mi suegra, like, I can't connect with her. I did bars on her a couple of times, and I cannot connect with her.
That's
so
interesting.
it depends. It depends on the people,
Should we go with the
can
bars?
take it.
Teresa,
Hey, I give you guys a free session.
Mande?
I said a free session.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Well, thank you so much for sharing all this information.
That is new to me. I hadn't heard about that.
I haven't heard
until
about it either.
You messaged us, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. When you left the comment, I was like, interesting.
Yes.
Well, Chico did tell us. Checo did mention it to us, but
We're hearing it now live.
but like we wanted to all go in as a group.
Yeah.
But then our times are like crazy, and we put it off.
And shout out to Checo, like he's so busy and he
Yeah.
like schedules like all the podcast like dates, what days works for us. So it's Checo, if you're seeing this,
Shout out, homie.
shout out.
But no, for sure we're gonna have to give you a visit.
Yeah, let's all go. I'm
Whenever
I like
you
that.
guys want, you guys could come and try it. Like when I show you Diana the video, I sent you the video of that girl that does the bars.
Mm-hmm.
She's also actually she does reading cards and stuff. Esa muchacha. So I said, yeah, she came. She was like really overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she goes, I really don't trust like people.
Damn.
But when you told me about this, I'm gonna give you a try. I trust you a lot. Like your energy is like really good. I'm like, oh, thank you. So she came and I did bars. She was like, oh my God, that's why when
I feel so much
recorded her, I
better.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, she's like when I recorded her, she was like, "Oh my God!" And then she came again recently on Tuesday again. The day of la Virgen, she came, and that day, and the next day she sent me a message. She's like, "Oh my God, I woke up so good. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel like this." But it's like I said, the first day you're gonna feel like, "Wow, you feel good." Como para los que soban. Oh, you feel good. Ya después ya no quieres ir al curandero, sobadero, whatever. Yeah. But like with the bars, the more you do bars, I mean, you don't have to do it like every day. You could do it like once a week, once a month, depending how you feel, because you're always going to have stress, right?
Yeah.
So when you're feeling like so much stress, so much overwhelmed, you're like, oh, you know what, I need to put my bars on. So you do the bars and actually it relaxes you. Te dura un buen rato. I've been doing this since I got certified in April of this year. So since April hasta ahorita, gracias a Dios, mi anxiety ya no lo tengo como a 100.
Es más, está más controlado.
I feel like maybe you release a lot more of your energy que carga uno el diario.
You absorb a lot of energy, though.
Everything you have.
Mm-hmm. We are going to put your Instagram page on the description below so people can go ahead and message you.
And reach you. You said you're in the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, I'm in the south side of Chicago.
Okay.
I'm like back in Fort City.
Are you available all days or just specific hours, days of the week?
I'm mostly available all day. Just in the morning, I take my son to school, and then after school, I'm basically I don't work and stuff, so I'm a housewife. So I'm home mostly the whole day.
Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna reach out to you for sure, so we could schedule our appointment.
Yeah.
And hopefully somebody listening wants to give you
and wants to try this.
Yeah,
we'll reach out to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's their calling, literally.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for being on the call. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I finally got my voice back. I sent you a message that I didn't have a voice.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for being on the call. I appreciate it, and I hope your business blooms. Shout out to support small businesses, and thank you for healing people. Some people really do appreciate that and need that, right?
Yes.
So
yes. They need any help that they can do, and like I said. With my blessings, like I tell everybody, I'm not a God, I'm not a nun, I'm not, anything. Pero con mi fe que tengo, I feel like, people would feel much better. I have
benefit from doing the bars with you.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you, Healer.
Right,
Teresa the Healer. I'm gonna name the episode like that. Teresa the Healer.
The Healer, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Of course.
And for considering me. Ya que Checo, todavía estoy esperándolo. Pero
no,
anyway.
He hadn't mentioned it, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's really busy, yeah.
Thank you.
We're actually going to see him tomorrow because we scheduled another thing with another podcast. So, yes.
Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah. Está bien, entonces. Well, thank you for having me and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. Sorry for the late call. I'm so sorry. That was my fault.
No worries. Está bien.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you. Good night.
Take care. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Guys, so that was a very interesting episode, longer than usual, but it's very interesting. If you
very
guys
informative.
Yeah, very informative. If you guys are interested in getting like a healing cleanse,
go to the description down below. Diana's gonna link her Instagram page where you guys could best reach out to her. She did say that she feels comfortable leaving her phone number, but
we don't feel comfortable. Yeah, crazy.
Y'all crazy out there.
Nosy
y'all come at us. Imagine
stalking
coming
ass
at
people.
people.
Y'all coming at us, but okay. So yeah, so I am excited. I hope we can go with the pod fam. That would be a little cool like group activity.
Man, fuck the pop at me.
Sign me up. 1, 2, 3, go. Wait, somos dos. No mames.
En el caso somos dos. No, but for sure, I want to do it.
I'm down.
Might go after
I'm
work.
down.
I don't know.
I'm down for the crown. Crazy.
Are
You
you
would
going?
go too, bro. Guys, thank you so much for listening, for watching. I hope this episode
Was of your interest.
was a calling for you.
Yeah, you guys should reach out to her because uno nunca sabe.
Nunca sabe, mami. Yeah, people, you know, if you, the people, la people, if
La
you,
people anda activa aquí en Culiacán.
if you believe in that and if you feel like you need this, go
For
feel
it.
Like if this is like a sign that you needed to
Even
hear,
if you don't need it, even
This
if
is
you
your
think
sign.
you don't need it and you're nearby, you're in the area, give it a try. Like,
si no sea para Culichi Town, así,
yeah, si no,
Port City, vámonos.
si no ganas algo, no vas a perder nada. So just give it a try.
Otra vez.
Si no ganas algo,
Look at the camera and say that beautiful quote of the day.
si no ganas algo, no vas a perder nada. You're ugly.
You're stupid.
Yeah, you guys should give it a try. I'm down for it. I'm
Damn,
down.
you're gonna go and be like, I already went. Oh my god, I love it.
I love it.
You should go. Guys, with that being said, thank you for loving the support, and until the next episode,
Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Ojalá que Santa Claus les trajo sus regalos. Y si no, cómpratelo, mami. Te lo
Mami.
mereces, mami.
Comprátelo ya, mami.
All right. Until the next episode, thank you guys for watching, for listening. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the Pod Fam. Shout out to Compas Unfiltered. Shout out to Con Puros Compas. Paula Knows Something.
Los Calentanos.
Los Calentanos. Shout out to Los Calentanos, que ya van a subir videos.
¡Ay! ¡Vámonos!
Shout out to all the local podcasters y échenle putazos. La que no es perra no prospera.
Y la que no disfruta. ¡Vámonos!
Dice Diana que la que no es puta no disfruta.
Until the next episode.
Until the next time.
Bye.